Good, YouTube. Today's video is just simply about how you can't control who wants to stay in your life. You can't control who wants to stick around. You can't control loyalty. All you can control is you. Understand that you are your own filter in your life. You can't control who comes in and out of your life, but you can control and pick who you're giving your time and energy to. You are the filter. Just like when you go shopping online or something, everything's pouring onto your feed while you're searching, but you filter out. You're only looking for clothes, or out of the clothes, you're only looking for shirts, and then out of the shirts, you're only looking for red shirts. It's the same with you. You filter out. You have principles and standards about yourself, and it'll filter people out so you got the right circle around you. And as you get older, you need to learn your filter. You learn your filters for yourself that fits you over time as you live this life. Everybody's filters are different. Some people require loyalty. Some people require respect. Some people require both. Some people, they just want to fit in, and they don't care who comes in and out of their life as long as they feel like they belong somewhere. And that's the problem with most people, is they just want to feel like they belong somewhere instead of actually having standards about themselves. Understand, not everybody is worth your time. Your time and your energy. And what my dad liked to say is your mind energy. Because when you're thinking about something, you're giving that energy. Not everybody deserves that access that you are giving them. And so you need to take control of the people that's in your life. Once you take control of it, you will realize how unimportant people walking in and out of your life is. Most people, 80% of people that you're going to meet in this lifetime are in your life temporarily. They are here for a lesson or a blessing, and God sends them. He uses them in your life for a certain purpose, as long as you are covered and staying close to God. Every single person that is involved in your life, regardless if they're here long-term or short-term, is there for a reason. And you cannot keep them around when it's time for them to go. And most people struggle with this because of the feel of lack of control over who's in their life. They want certain people to stay that leave, and some people that they don't care about is God sent in their life for the long term. And what they need to do is align themselves with that frequency that God is on. You need to align yourself with the thought process that God is on. How do you do that? Make sure you're in your word, reading your Bible, and staying on God's path. And you will realize the people that he's taking out of your life and the people he's keeping in there, you're going to want the same thing for yourself, because you're going to see it in a spiritual level. You're going to see it clearly. Like I said before, filters. You got to have filters about yourself. Most of the people God won't have to take out or bring into your life. You're going to be attracting it or repelling it yourself, because you're going to see most people are on BS, and some people are worth keeping around, and you need to keep by you. And you're going to realize those are going to be like-minded people as long as you're doing what you need to be doing. You need to have principles and standards about yourself, to where it's like, oh, once I peep something about somebody, this the thing. Even when you peep something about people, once you get to that level to where you got standards about yourself, you don't have to hate people. You don't have to cut them off, ghost them, and ignore them and treat them like shit. No, you love them from a distance. I do this a lot with people. It's like, homie, I see you, or girl, I see you for what you are. And so I'm not going to look down on you or ignore you, but I'm going to love you from a distance. You have a certain access about me you will never have again. And you don't have to tell them that. You don't. You're not obligated to tell them that. You just do. You can't help other people if you can't help yourself first. You cannot feed the homeless if you starving. You cannot give out money if you poor. God preaches about giving, but how do you give if you don't first acquire? And that's the same with your energy, peace, and happiness of your mind and life. How can you give out love when you don't have it within yourself? You're trying to distract yourself by having all these people around you, when really what you're looking for is not even there. Whether it's companionship, belonging, fellowship, you're looking for it in the wrong places. First, you have to fellowship and companion with yourself. And God is going to help you do that. The first person you fellowship with and companion with is God before anybody else. All he's going to do is push you to do that for yourself, to feed your own mind, to take care of your own self, to eat healthy, to get in shape, to not be lazy, to always have busy hands, to always stay in your word, to always feed your mind, your spirit, your soul, your body. Chasing God is going to do that. Having companionship with God is having companionship with yourself. And once you complete that, then you can do it for other people. Then you can have fellowship with other people. Then you can help other people, and other people can help you. A lot of people, the reason they're struggling and find themselves in these tough positions is because they're trying to do things backwards, because they're trying to rush the process. Don't rush the process. Nothing that is quick is ever good. And even if I can tell you from experience, even if you get it quick, it leaves quick. The longer it takes to get something, or the harder it takes to get something, the longer and harder it takes for it to leave. Promise you. The easier and quick it is to get something, the easier and quick you will lose it. And that's with everything in life. So stop trying to take the easy way out or the quick way out. This take time. You're making a food that comes in the oven, not the microwave. You don't want your life to be microwaved. I promise it's quick, but it don't taste as good as a long cooked oven meal. So take your time. Thank y'all for listening to me today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.